Hello, welcome back to English Gurukul. Today we are going to learn very important lesson from English grammar. So let's get started. So my friend, all of you should write it down. Yes, noun. Yes or no? Noun. Last day we have discussed about noun and how can you define noun and what would be the function of noun. Everything has been written. Yes or no? How many functions has been written over there last day? 5 functions of a noun. Subject of a verb, object of a transitive verb, yes, very good, object of a preposition, complement of a subject and object complement. So there are 5 functions of a noun. Whenever you understand these 5 functions, everything, then you can easily identify noun in a sentence. And unless and until you have any idea about this function, always you will have a lot of difficulty to understand where is noun in a sentence. So that is my recommendation. All of you should understand about the function of noun. So last day I have discussed also subject of a verb. Subject of a verb. This portion already been discussed. Yes or no? This portion already been discussed. That what would be the subject of a verb? Subject always be either noun or a pronoun. And how can you find out noun or a pronoun in a sentence as a subject? So already been discussed that if you want to know this subject, so please go back my previous videos and see that how did I make you understand about the subject of a verb. The second portion was object of a transitive verb. What? Object of a transitive verb. Object of a transitive verb. Today I am going to discuss about object of a transitive verb. Yes or no? Okay, my friend. So I have already written the 5 functions. Last day I have also made you understand about subject of a verb. Today we are going to learn about object of a transitive verb. So give a heading, object of a transitive verb. Object of a transitive verb. What does it mean? It means that after transitive verb, we have to use object. What? We have to use object. And always you should remember object always be either noun or a pronoun. Okay. So after transitive verb, always you should remember after transitive verb we need to use what? Object, and object always be either noun or a pronoun. Now let me define it, setting some example over here. Let me write Ram plays football. Ram plays football. Last day also I have discussed what is noun. Noun is a naming word. Name of a person, thing, object or place, any name. Everything is called noun. Yes or no? And also I told you noun can be a word, noun can be a phrase, and also noun can be a clause. And how can you define clause? How can you define phrase? Phrase means what? Phrase means a group of words which do not have any subject and verb. Clause means what? Clause is a group of words which have subject and verb. So both things already been defined by me. Now the question is that object also can be a phrase. Object always be either noun or a pronoun. Or if it is used as a noun, so noun can be a word, noun can be a phrase, noun can be a clause. So Ram plays football. So now last day also I have defined that how can you find out subject using WH question word who and what. Right now using WH question who plays cricket? Ram. We got the answer Ram. And using WH question who and what, we got the subject of the sentence. But in this sentence using who, WH question word who, we can easily find out subject. Yes or no? Who plays cricket? Ram. So here Ram is subject. Now the question is that how can you define object in a sentence? Now in order to find out object in a sentence using question word, one is what, another one is whom. And by using this question word, by using this question word, you can easily understand or recognize where is object is given in a sentence. Yes or no? By using WH question word what and whom. Ram plays what? Ram plays what? So what did we get the answer? Football. Ram plays what? We got the answer football. Ram plays what? Yes, football. So football is the object of this sentence, my friend. Football is the object of this sentence, and this object is noun or pronoun? This object is a noun. Okay, noun. Okay, noun. Ram plays what? Ram plays football. Let me give another example so that you can easily find out the object using the WH question word whom. Okay, write down Ram taught me. Ram taught me. Now, if I ask you that how can you define object in this sentence, or how can you find it out or figure it out object in this sentence? Now, Ram taught me. Using WH question word whom, you can easily find out Ram taught whom. Ram taught whom. So we got the answer what? Me. So me should be the object of this sentence. Me should be the object of this sentence. Okay, and this object is known as object pronoun. This one is known as object pronoun. Object pronoun. Okay, there will be when we study pronoun, so we have to understand about the pronoun, that means subjective case, how noun is used as a subjective case, objective case, yes or no. So when the noun is used as a subjective case, we can call it subject. Ram taught me, here subjective case is noun, that means Ram, and here objective case is pronoun. So we have written here object pronoun. It is known as object pronoun. Got it? Very good. So now using the WH question word what, using the WH question word what and whom, we got the answer what? Object. We got the answer object. Let me write another question where we used both to find out object in a sentence. Let me write Ram. Have you seen? Very good. Ram taught me. Ram taught me English. This sentence is written Ram taught me English. Okay, now can you find out how many objects are there? First of all, how many objects are there? Yes, there are two objects. How many objects, my friend? There are two objects. You see, Ram is subject over here, and subject is noun or pronoun? Yes, noun. And taught is the main verb, which is written in V2. That means the past form. Ram taught me. Me is also object, which is known as Ram taught whom. Ram taught whom? Me. So we got the answer of whom. So that will be the object of this sentence. That will be the object. Yes or no? That will be the object. Similarly, English also will be the object. Now how? Ram taught me what? Ram taught me what? We got the answer of what? So that would be also function as an object of this sentence. So Ram taught me English. English also be object in this sentence. Also me also object. Yes or no? Me also act as an object of this sentence. English also object. But this, whenever we got the answer of whom, it also act like indirect object of this sentence. What? Indirect object of the sentence. Whenever you get the answer of what, so it would act like direct object of the sentence. Direct object of the sentence. So using WH question word what, whenever you get the answer of what, it should be the direct object of the sentence. Whenever you get the answer of whom, whenever you get the answer of using the WH question word whom, whenever you get the answer using the question word whom, always you will get what? Indirect object in a sentence. Ram taught whom? Me. So me would be the indirect object and English would be the direct object. And why it is required? Because whenever you do the voyage change from active to passive, then it is very important, because unless you have any idea about the direct object and the indirect object, so you will have some difficulty in voyage change. Because of this reason, you need to understand what would be direct object and what would be the indirect object. And how can you find out direct object and indirect object? Using WH question word. And whenever you get the answer of whom, it should be act as very good indirect object, and what, whenever you get the answer of what, it should be act as direct object. Got my point? So that is very important point. Now another question is why I have written transitive verb. Now most of the students are having some difficulty in this part. They could not understand what would be the meaning of transitive. Transitive means what? Transitive verb is a verb which always takes an object. What? Transitive verb I have written in short way. Okay, abbreviation form T.B. That means transitive verb. Transitive verb always takes an object. That means after transitive verb there must be an object. Okay, there must be an object. After transitive verb, always you should keep this in your mind. After transitive verb, what should we use? Very good, object. Object may be direct object or the indirect object, but there must be an object. So now this place is main verb. Yes or no? Ram plays what? We got the answer, object. We got the answer of what? That means we got object. So that would be we have written what? Main verb. Also it acts as a transitive verb. Why? Because main verb has been divided into, have you seen? Main verb also divided into three parts. One is transitive verb, which always takes object. Another one is intransitive verb, another one is intransitive verb. Intransitive verb does not take any object. That means we can write no object will be taken by intransitive verb. Intransitive verb does not take any object. Number 3 is linking verb. What? Linking verb. And linking verb always have what? Complement. And complement always be either noun or adjective. Complement always be either noun or adjective. So that's the reason I have written this is called main verb. Yes, only everything is main verb, but main verb also has been divided into three parts: transitive, intransitive and linking. But this one is called transitive verb. Why it is called transitive verb? Because this verb has an object, and because this verb has an object, we can call it transitive verb. Got my point? And also today I made you understand that after transitive verb there must be an object. And how can you find out object in a sentence? Using WH question word what and whom. Whenever you use what and whom, you will have the object of a sentence, and object always be either noun or a pronoun. Every time you should remember object always be either noun or a pronoun. And how can you find it? I have written here a sentence: Ram taught whom? Me. Ram taught whom? We got the answer me. Ram taught me what? Ram taught me English. We got the answer both. Using the question word what and whom, we got the object. And one is play as an indirect object, another one is playing as a direct object. Yes or no? And also I have told you what main verb also has been divided three parts: transitive, intransitive and linking. And this one is transitive verb. Why? Because it has an object. Now you can easily find out. Right now if I ask you, can you find out or identify a noun or a pronoun in a sentence? You can easily tell me, sir, yes, we can easily find out or figure it out where is noun located in a sentence. Whenever you understand, first function is subject of a verb. Subject always be either noun or a pronoun. Whenever you get a subject and whenever you see the subject, it is written as a noun word or noun phrase or a noun clause, you can easily find out subject. And whenever you see that object after a transitive verb, if there is any object, so whenever you just locate it or using the WH question word, where you can easily find out where is the object, and object be either noun or a pronoun, so you can easily find out where is noun located in a sentence. So that is very important thing to understand, because unless you have any idea about the function of a noun, so always you will have a lot of difficulty to find out noun, where is noun located in a sentence. Not only for school goers or the university goers, this one is also very important, very indispensable for those who have been preparing for competitive examination. So I request to all of you, those who have been preparing for competitive exam, it is very important lesson for all of us. Now time for practice. So next day I will come up with a lot of questions from that basics, from that concepts. For today, thank you, have a good day, wish you all the best, bye bye, Tata, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.